Shaheen, just looking back onto that, those green initiatives again, the efficiencies we mentioned, and particularly India, is one of those areas we really need to focus on. I believe that's probably the key focus for India at the moment, apart from putting the power infrastructure and that network communication infrastructure in. But going down the path of green initiatives, because with a population of 1.15 billion, a booming economy as well, and a lot of technology growth here. I think, what just are some of the key green initiatives that are being undertaken in India, really when we're looking at the design phase, and also we're noticing now that there's a lot of retrofitting going on as well. So within those two phases, how do you see that being undertaken?
So during the design phase, I think one tendency I'm seeing in the private sector is that clients tend to specify a desire to be green, and occasionally clients give a target number when it comes to the kind of outcome to the design in terms of energy efficiency. 5 years ago, energy efficiency used to be a byproduct of design, and one could possibly figure out what the resultant efficiency of the constructed facility is down the line when somebody asks for OpEx reduction. But now I'm seeing the private sector, there is an increasing awareness and desire to align design to energy efficiency targets. In terms of green approaches, I think within the country, we were fairly visionary in terms of defining an energy conservation building code for facilities that are sizable in nature, either in terms of power consumed or the square footage of area cooled. Now, the guideline, which is called the Energy Conservation Building Code, is not yet mandated for compliance. But the moment that happens, and I expect that should happen in the next 3 to 5 years, data centers will be key candidates for compliance. And I think the fact that there is a code in place which can get applied to a data center, and it's very Indian in nature, speaks well for some of the foresight that we're seeing in terms of government initiatives.
Okay. Well, realistically, just how fast is India really adopting these green efficiency approach or protocols or directions there? I mean, really, is there any differences between the corporate sector and the government sector, or are they fairly lined up with what they're doing? I'm hearing a lot of things that are happening with the Indian government, the Andhra Pradesh, the Maharashtra state government, a lot of initiatives that way in regards to technology and green initiatives. So, is there a parallel and alignment between corporate and public sector, or is there still a large gap?
Most of the initiatives that are flowing in terms of policy and incentives are naturally coming from the public sector, from the government. And for example, the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy offers considerable incentive and subsidies to governmental offices and organizations to comply with some of their recommendations related to green development mechanisms. And secondly, in terms of looking at alternative means of generating energy. When it comes to the private sector, I think the driver tends to be more of OpEx optimization and reduction, because all of us tend to live in the here and now, and there is considerable pressure given the global and macro scenario to reduce operating costs to whatever level possible, to delay projects when there is a large capex involved, which means utilizing your existing facilities more efficiently. And when you do have to build out, look at reducing capex to whatever extent possible. So I think the drivers within the private sector and the corporate sector tend to be more financial.
Okay. So the government's got more of a direction because it's, well, I suppose it's the right thing to do, and they're not worried about capex or OpEx side. They're driving that because they've identified particular issues, whereas the corporate sector obviously is driven by
add something more to that. I think going forward, what you will find is in the corporate sector, there will be a move to sort of cost in expect that in the next few years, private sector will be called upon to demonstrate their alignment with green initiatives. That's really going to help. So it's going to be easier to.
Yeah. Well, I suppose that brings that to the question about just how are data centre measurements being adopted in India, and are there states that are faster or slower? And realistically, though, where do you consider the line is between efficiency and resilience? Everybody see what you're saying. Everybody seems to be using this green banner as a bit of a promotional tool to drawing their market slice. But really, where's the line between that efficiency and the resilience? I suppose.
I think on the data center side, many of the large private sector individuals, whether it's on the banking side or the telecom side, have been looking more at building infrastructure from a standpoint of looking at disaster recovery and that kind of stuff. The initiatives in terms of adopting green methods is something that is just beginning at this point. I don't believe that many of the data centers have today the ability to actually measure the energy consumption happening at the level of IT equipment today. It's more as a composite rather than each element of the IT infrastructure. And that makes it difficult to actually manage that ability to currently measure it, really difficult to manage it.
Yeah. And even a lot of the measurements in place today are really in their infancy. The PUE, then it goes to DCIE, then we hear about the CUPS measurement, which is a little bit more advanced, but still they're only guidelines when you talk in terms of Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3 and Tier 4. Always knows that if you have a proper Tier 4 facility, which is fully resilient, you're not going to get a very good PUE rating. So there needs to be some type of calculation or percentage or some metric in there which reduces that down. So I think if you've got a Tier 4 facility which is, say, rated at 1.9, I think that's probably very, very good. Because if you take that down to a Tier 1 facility, then that probably equates to 1.1, potentially like that. So I think there's some holes there. Do you see any developments in these measurements?
I think, when SNIA, for example, has spent a significant amount of effort and time in trying to develop and put in place metrics of measurement for the storage infrastructure, looking at what's to be measured, where it is to be measured, and what are the tools to be used to measure.
Yeah.
And they've developed a taxonomy of storage devices, saying that if you keep this kind of a device, then this is what you measure, this is where you measure. And that really gives the people a better way of making it real rather than something which is just a wish.
Yeah, and I think you made a very good point that energy efficiency and the ancillary metric is necessarily dependent on the tier level of the data center. I think Ashley has recognized that and recently published a guideline where they have defined different DCIE numbers for different tiers of data center by different climatic zones. So I think the awareness is increasing, and I think standards defining bodies are beginning to put numbers to these metrics as what should be the aspiration.
Oh, that's great to see something needs to.
But to come back to the point that you made about resiliency versus efficiency.
Yes.
I strongly believe that a data center's primary output or deliverable is the fact that they need to be available. And availability, I see three levels of design in addressing that. One is the fact that you look at tiering a data center according to the application availability that you're gunning for. The second is you can look at replicating your sites to ensure what is called a high availability architecture. And you have some constraints related to how distant these two sites can be, so that if one goes down, the other stays up. And finally, you have the DR component, where you have a cataclysmic event. Both the sites could only preview revoke DR. Now, in India, people are still addressing that first level of aspiring to resilience, which is getting the tiering and the design of the data center right. And once they do that right, only then do they look at investing either thought or rupee into initiatives which would give them greener performance.